Hey guys! So it's been a long time since I've done a sketchbook session, so I thought it would be nice to get back into my old kind of videos and just sit down and do some paintings in my sketchbook. I'm going to be using the Strathmore Mixed Media sketchbook. I really like this one. If you've seen any of my old videos, I always say how much I love it. It's a really good sketchbook, really good paper. You know, you can't see your art through the other pages. It's just such a good little sketchbook. You know, I haven't probably painted in this thing for maybe even a year. It's been a long time since I've done sketchbook art, so it'll be nice to get back into doing it. If you've seen any of my older videos, you'll know that there was a point where I was doing a sketchbook every few months or so, but I haven't really been doing that for a long time, especially since I got my iPad, because I've just been doing much more digital art, just because, you know, it's easier. You can take it on the go, you can do it anywhere, whereas, you know, with a sketchbook you have to set it up and then clean your paintbrushes and put everything away, and it's just a really long process, and you can't really just pick it up and do a little bit every now and then you kind of just have to finish it in one sitting or two, whereas with an iPad you can come back to it 1,000 times during the day. So I want to do some cute little simple illustrations of a dog and an elephant in kind of like a circus inspired vintage sort of illustration. It's going to be very simple. I'm going to be using a black Posca marker and then one solid colour of gouache for the background, and then probably a white gouache as well, as long as I have one. So it might actually be another colour, or I might use acrylic paint instead, but I just want to keep it really nice and really simple, and maybe it'll be something I turn into some new postcard prints or A5 prints or something like that. So let's get started. So I thought I'd just spend this video talking to you guys. I haven't really had a huge amount of time to catch up with you and explain everything that's going on. So I will be doing conventions again this year, and I think I may be stopping doing my markets, or at least the smaller ones anyway. I kind of want to start just concentrating on things that are really worth my time and dedicate my time to making sure, you know, I've got a really good convention set up and products all sorted, and make sure I'm organized with everything. And I also want to have a very good, strong website. I think I've mentioned this before recently on my channel, but I am redoing my website. I'm moving from Squarespace to Shopify, which, you know, I don't think there's a huge amount of difference between them, but Shopify is so much easier to organize your products. The Squarespace isn't really built for that. It's built for like more limited amount of products, and now I have over 300 products. It's just not suitable for me anymore. So I have actually done most of the work on the Shopify website. It's almost there. The thing that's taken me the long time is I'm going through all the products and having to tag them into their own individual categories, which is taking a long time, and there's a few little bits that I need to tweak too. Plus I'll also be coming out with a new range of products too. I've actually already taken the photos and edited them already. I did that in my last vlog. They'll be ready to go up as soon as the website goes live. I haven't actually got a proper date yet. I did say it was going to be the end of February, and I think I am still on track for that. But you know, I just can't guarantee it at the moment. but I will tell you guys as soon as I know over on Instagram and hopefully the YouTube community if I remember to do that. So for conventions this year, I have already booked Hyper Japan and Manga Pop in Brighton, so that's 2 conventions already sorted, and I'm really hoping that I can get London Comic Con this year. I missed out on getting it last year because I just didn't really apply it in the right time. And now, you know, I've been a lot more organised. I know what conventions I want to do this year. So hopefully I will be successful and I will get a table there. I specifically want to be on a dealer's table rather than the Artist Alley's table, just because of the products I sell. I have a lot of stuff. I need a lot of space. And I don't just sell art prints anymore. I sell a whole range of products. So I think a dealer's table will be best suited for me. Hyper Japan was a little bit of a pain. Unfortunately, they did double book some of the tables and they messed some people around a little bit, and I feel really bad for those that were affected by it. Luckily, it hasn't affected me and I've still got the spot I wanted. I'm on a corner table like I was last time. We actually know our table numbers in advance this year. Last time we found them out probably like a week or so before the event, but you know, now I know them but way in advance. So I can kind of have a good idea of how I want things to look. I've also got a little bit of an update on the bats as well. So production is moving again with them. Unfortunately, they're not able to correct all the issues I've had with the bats, but they have managed to do some of them, or at least that's what they promised me. We will see whether or not they can actually follow through, but they said they will be shipping them in about 20 days, which means by the end of March, hopefully I will have the bats in my hands and I will be able to put them up and you guys will be able to buy them. I will be putting the price on them down. I won't be charging as much of them as I would have done because they are going to be smaller than the original bat sample, but you know, they just can't fix that and there's nothing that can be done, so I will reduce the price of them. But hopefully you guys will still like them and they will sell. I'm super excited to take them with me to my conventions and see how they do there. And I will also be putting them into the shop in Horsham, which is coming back next month, which is insane that it's already been so long since the last one, and it's already coming back already. So I will be doing a little bit of prep for that over the next few weeks as well. I don't think I'll need to do a huge amount because I'm basically there with everything, but I do know I'll need to print maybe a couple of cushions or maybe make some mugs or something like that. But you know, I'm pretty happy with how I am with time and everything. We're getting ready for that. This will now be my 4th time in the pop-up shop, which is crazy, and I'm really excited to be back in there. If you didn't know, I sell in a pop-up shop which pops up every 3 months. It's there twice a year in the Swan Walk in Horsham, West Sussex. So I just go and restock my products and kind of look after the table myself, but someone else looks after the shop. Which makes it super easy for me, and it's just nice to have that little bit of extra income and get my work out there into the world, and it's been really good for advertising Pollygone as a whole too. There's been quite a few people who have recognised me at other markets from the Horsham shop, so that's been really nice, and it does get you some online followers and orders too, so that's always a bonus. So I should probably talk a little bit about the art I'm doing. I just did a really thin layer of gouache as kind of like the base layer colour. I wanted to keep it really simple and not have that many colours, so I restricted it to 1 colour per illustration. I was considering adding in more colours to like the hat or the little thing around their necks. But in the end I decided no, we'll just keep it to the background and keep it all black and white. I was worried it may look a bit unfinished, but I think it works really well like this. What do you guys think, and would you like to see some postcards or pins or something with these little illustrations on? I have now finished these 2 paintings. I'm really happy with how they came out. I know the board is a little bit messy on them, but I'm not too bothered about it. I think the biggest problem I've been having recently with using my sketchbook is I've just been too scared about messing it up. So if I make mistakes in it, I need to accept that it's fine and get on with it and make more art in the sketchbook. I think my favourite one has to be the dog. However, I mean, it is the first one I sketched out, but I am really happy with how he came out. And the elephant too, I think I could have done a little bit more to his legs, but either way I'm happy with them. You know, they're pretty simple illustrations, they're nothing too complicated, and there's obviously not a lot of colour in there and even detail, but I think it's a good warm-up for getting me started with working in my sketchbook again. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun getting down and working in my sketchbook again because it's been way too long, and I hope to do more videos like this again. If there's any media you'd like to see me use or anything you'd like to see me draw, please let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I will do it in a future sketchbook session. And please let me know if you do enjoy these kind of videos. It's been so long since I've done them, so I'm unsure if you guys even want to see that anymore, but you know, it's quite easy content to make. You get more videos out of it, so I'm not going to drop my studio vlogs for these. So let me know if you'd like to see more, and hopefully I'll do them. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified for when I next upload, which will hopefully be a studio vlog for my next video. Recently I feel like I've really kind of stopped making YouTube videos as much as I used to. I'm probably posting about once a month when I used to post every week, so I've definitely reduced the amount of content. I feel like since COVID's kind of been over, I've been a lot busier, especially since I've had jobs and other freelance projects, but I'm hoping that now I'm kind of getting into convention time that I will have more time and more things to film for you guys. Anyway, I'm kind of going off here. Don't forget to check out my website, which is linked down below if you want to grab any of my products. Please also follow me on social media, as I post content you won't be able to see anywhere else on there. And I guess I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.